Hello boaters, welcome to Narrowboat Journeys. Now this video marks the start of my trip down the Llangollen Canal. We're currently on the Shropshire Union Canal and I'm at Hurleston Junction and just about to go into the first lock. There's a flight of 4 locks to go through and this first lock is the problem lock. Now at the time I recorded this, these locks were chained up at night, and by day from 8 o'clock till 5 I think it was, the CRT staff would have to man this particular lock because over the years the walls of the lock have sort of closed inwards a bit and some boats can't get through here. Some have even got stuck. So CRT staff are on hand just to make sure nothing bad happens. I'm confident that I'll get through because I went through here 20 years ago and it was all right, but it is a tight lock to get through. However, this lock is set to undergo some very serious remedial work during the winter stoppage programme. So by spring 2020, hopefully this lock will be as good as new again. This part of the lock I'm going through now is the worst part, just the entrance. Look how tight that is. Just a couple of inches to spare, but I got through all right. It was quite nice having the CRT staff do the lock for me. Thank you very much guys. I did have to do the other 3 locks on my own though.
When are you coming back down? Be aware, obviously you know the timing on these ones.
These 4 locks are all very close together. Well, that was convenient. Over to the right there's a large reservoir, Hurleston Reservoir, and that's used to supply water to the Shropshire Union Canal. And of course now it's starting to rain, Still, we're nearly at the top lock. That's the last one there up in front of me. One of the paddles was out of order on this lock. It's quite a common sight these days, unfortunately. Now over there on the left is the boater's Elsan facility and a toilet. Unfortunately, both of those are out of order as well, and as far as I know, I think they're permanently out of order. At least the water points are working. That's something. Now, one of the first things you notice when you come out of the top lock there and you're boating along the canal is that there's a very noticeable flow in the water. It's flowing towards me now, and you can really feel it, especially when you're going through bridges or anywhere where the canal narrows. It's really pronounced. And I did read somewhere that they reckon you'll use 30% more fuel going to Llangollen than you will coming back. The reason for the flow is because this canal is fed by the River Dee, so there's never any water shortages, and that's why we have the constant flow. Well, it's nice to get past that busy road. It's very busy. Now, there's lots of visitor moorings along here. There's plenty of places where you can stop. But this trip I'm making is on the 16th of July. The summer holidays have not officially started yet. What I will say to you is that when you're coming back this way, if you want to moor up, don't try moor too close to those locks, because all along here will be absolutely chock-a-block with boats. And if you come down this way, of course you can't turn around, so you would have to reverse back to find a mooring spot. I would suggest mooring up somewhere near Bridge 3 or 4 on the return trip. It's not very far to go to the locks from there. It looks like the heron is playing games with me again. Nice moorings when you get past Bridge 3 and well away from that main road, so it's very quiet here. Just after Bridge 4, the canal turns around a sharp corner. Be careful about oncoming boats here, but on the other side of it there's some even nicer moorings. And this is where I decided to moor up. Now the little village of Burland is just a short way ahead. There's not really anything there though, I'm afraid. And also in this lovely mooring spot, this was also where we had a bit of a run-in with some dogs on the towpath. I did a video about that earlier.
During today's trip, the towpath changed from one side to the other, so watch the cats when they come out, because there'll be a moment of confusion whilst they adjust. There you go. Or maybe not. What do you think, Midge?